What? No, that's not what they said!
Hello. Right, camera. What is up, guys? Crazy Gaming Wolf here, and today I thought I might show you exactly how I make these YouTube shorts and things like that. What I use, what my methods and so forth. I just thought, for a nice 1,000 subscriber special, I'll show you how I make these videos. So without further ado, let's get started. Yippee! So, at least for me, what I use is, I basically use the following things. VR headset, my computer, mobile screen recorder, and a video editor, which is, so I'll quick look down, Windows Share for More 12. Alright, so how do I use my screen recorder? Well, I'm going to show you that right now. Take it away, human me.
Thank you, VR me. Right, well, if I may show you what I'm doing. What I do is, if I want to start recording, I go up to this thing here. So I'm just in the camera a second. This thing up here called, the screen recorder. I use this. So it takes a while to load a little bit. Hold on, I'll take you back. And what the screen, and I'll show you what the screen recorder does. Just give it a second to load it up. But basically what it does is, you can set to record just, oh, for God's sake, now it decides to load in the background. What I use basically here is, I use this to record the screen. Right, so you can set it, with the screen recorder you can set it to anything. You can set it to like, different size, like, shapes, like, you can have like squares, like that, or you could have, well, obviously like the widescreen, which is that. I also use that one. And basically why I get the window, the VRCHAT window small, is because it's easier to record like what I need this way. You can have the thing full screen, but I don't recommend it because it's just going to be a lot of my effort. So just keep it this size, you should be absolutely fine. And that's about it for that. With it. Oh, I also use microphone. Make sure as well that if you do activate your microphone, that you got on the Oculus virtual audio device. Though it doesn't like it. The lips don't exactly match where the audio is going to be, so you might have to adjust it slightly because it's recording my voice like here, not the voice that's coming from the game. Because, well, VRCHAT, because you can't hear it. Let's say VRJack then. VRJack. Anyway, that's enough for VR me. I mean, real life me, sorry. Back to VR me.
Now that I showed you exactly how I recorded it from the outside, now I'm going to show you how I record like within the game. So, to make it work, I click on this and I go, if you can see, sorry, if you saw that then. Okay, so I click on that camera, and it's photo camera and the stream camera. You want to use a stream camera. I'll show you why, and I'll show you why, because if you go on photo camera.
Yeah, I took a long time to explain this, why you shouldn't use this camera, and I'll just explain it quickly right now. It's because it follows your headset rather than like the camera there. And what you wanted to do, you wanted to follow the camera, not your head basically. That's it, that's all it is to it, so I'm just gonna continue to the next part.
So so that's why you don't go on photo camera. What you do is, you go on stream camera. And the reason why I go on stream camera is you can, hang on, let me just go to it. It follows like the camera itself, like so. And when you anchor it, you can walk around as so. And that's why you use the stream camera. There's different features on it. For example, there's the green screen, which is right here. It turns the area green screen, which means I can put my character in different positions around. And the reason why I use green screen is so if I need to put myself in the background, like this, for example, whatever background the future me put me in, I could show myself enjoying my time, like. Showing the other one, and the other features got and there's like there's fly mode, which basically what fly mode is that you can actually control, like, look at camera's position from, like, where it goes. But obviously if you do that, you can't move your character. It stops your character from moving. How's it going? I only really use it if I need to, like, properly adjust, like, where the camera needs to be exactly. But it's not good for making shorts, and the reason why I will show you later when I actually make the YouTube short. Oh, the other feature is I'll show you that. There's different features over here. There's camera mode, timed, and taking a picture. So you can take pictures with the stream one. Though you could just do that with feature with the camera anyway. It would not make a difference. And like the difference between stream camera is it like shows up on the computer what you're viewing, while on the photo camera it only shows like where you're looking. So yeah. Sorry. To make a YouTube short, we need to know like what avatars to use and what like location. So the first thing we're going to do is look for an avatar. So as you can see up here, I've got the avatar page where it says up. I'm using recently used. And if you guys don't know this, I make 3 versions. One for like my Gaming Wolf channel, one for like my Bros in VR's channel, and one for the DDVC channel. So yeah, it's a bit of work, but they're more or less the same video, but just a bit different. Same camera angle and everything, just with different avatars. So yes, I am performing like the same jokes 3 times in a row. For my main channel, which you know is Crazy Game Wolf, I'm gonna use Yogi. Can't bloody say the word. So we use Yogi, who's gonna play the contestant. So, and the other contestant's gonna be for, I think for DDLC, VC, we'll use, probably not this version Natsuki, we'll use Natsuki. And the next one we're gonna use will be, I think we'll use Wallace, for my Brothers in VR's channel, we'll have Wallace represent that channel. But now we need to know who's gonna be the, mastermind. So, if we don't have anyone here, that might fit the description. So, we got choices. We can use Fallout ones, which is here. But I'm going to show you another place where you can go. So, if I click on Worlds, we're going to recently visit. Ignore one of them. I knew you can see that. Just ignore it. Anyway, to find the avatars, I can use this, for example, Prismike's avatar search. And to guarantee and make sure that I don't get interrupted by people, I go on invite only. We're gonna look for an avatar by the name of I'm gonna type in Professor. That is nice for Professor. So with this, if you could see, you can type in like the name of the avatar, or you can type in the author. Now, the thing is, it is good. It's the best way to find avatars, but if you look for like the name, it looks for the name of the avatar, not like what the avatar is. So if I type in Professor, it's not going to come up with like who's the Professor? Ross Geller. He's a professor, isn't he? Professor Ross Geller. Yeah. So it won't come up with Ross Geller, for example. Author, if you want to type in like the author's like name, for example, like the avatar creator's name, for example, if I click on let's try Silver Wolf. Let's go Silver Wolf. Candy Purr. So I use this is the avatar I use for this one. So you can find Candy Purr for this lovely avatar of Silver Wolf. Thank you, Candy Purr. But we're only looking for a professor, so we don't need to panic about anyone. Just pick any one location. I've already done it now, but you can like, if you have a problem with frame rate, you can slow down the search performance. If you have a problem with like rate limiting, you can click on 15, which lowers the number of avatars that appear on the screen. Unfortunately, I've already done it, so it's too late, but I can't. But yeah, we'll just jump right into it. So we're gonna pick an avatar that will do for like Mastermind. So, which will be, I believe we're going to use, like, in my opinion, it doesn't matter which one you use. like any will be fine. So we'll pick this one. We'll pick this one. I think this one's a good avatar. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is good. Next, we need a location. So, because the video we're making is going to be based on Mastermind, let's search for Mastermind. So, what you do is you click on Search World, and then you can type in Mastermind. Oh. Well, unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it exists. So, instead, we're going to look up Quiz Show. We're going to type in Quiz Show. We want to pick one that not too bad. So let's pick Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Yeah, it's not exactly going to be like the best one for it, but it's better than nothing. So we'll pick on millionaires. So we'll go to one Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Ooh, yeah, just a reminder. When you want to move your character's lips, make sure that your microphone is recording your voice and pick up your voice, because otherwise it won't work. So, let's go on to the stream camera, shall we? Now, because we're doing a YouTube short, it's having the camera this way. Oh, you can't see, can you? Oh no, you can't, because it's using it. So what I'm going to do instead of having the camera face this way, we have to rotate it this way. So now, we're going to sit down on the chair, and we're going to do a quiz. There we go. Like I said, it's not going to be exactly perfect because we use like a Who Wants to Be a Millionaire screen, but whatever. So, I'm sitting here, and I'm sitting here right now, and I'm gonna basically have to quote like what the questions are. So for this, oh, just move my camera. We're going to need to get my phone, which is over here. Here's on the standard. Can you tell me the standard unit of electrical power? Okay, ready? And here we go. Can you give me the name of the standard unit of electrical power? Just wanted to quickly just say, now we should cut back to the other character. You don't have to get the quotes exactly correct, because you're going to double over it anyway. But it helps because the lip movements are more or less the same. So it looks a bit better with that. Not important, but it just looks a bit better if you do that. So, let's keep going. Dr. No, correct. I want you to give me the first 3 letters of this song. I can't give you any more love, baby. Again, like I said, I may have messed up the quote, but again, it doesn't matter if I missay because, you know, it's still in my own voice. I don't have to remember exactly what I say, so just bear that in mind. And that's it. We've done the Quizmaster side. Alright, so I'm going to just hop off and we'll go to the next side. So again, what I do now is, to make it easy so I know like what angle to record with, I'm going to just go on, I'm going to remove the anchor, just put it back to us on. So this is where the quiz is this is where it's going to be. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Would you let me sit down? God, it wouldn't let me. The square wouldn't pop off. Let's get. Alright, so unfortunately, this is where the hardest one's gonna have to come into play. Luckily, you don't need to remember as much words, so let's get straight to it. And that's it. And that's it. That's how Wolfie sneezes now. It's canon. It's a canon event. I'll switch back to my avatar. And, yep. And there you go. And that is, Now, if I want to add a little bit of extra detail, like want to show like more of the characters in the background, for example, I didn't know if we have like audience in the back, so we can like, let me just quickly just stand over here and just check. Oh, hang on, sorry, you're not following me. So if we go up here, for example, there is supposed to be there's no people for starters, so pointless. There's no audience, but if I wanted to, I could add more people, but it doesn't, because it doesn't matter exactly like you know, I don't have to always my characters don't have to always appear in the videos. It could just be like the side characters. I mean, it'd be a bit selfish as an artistic. Oh, I have got to appear in every single YouTube short because I'm me. That's why I got multiple characters, because I got more variety. But nevertheless, we are actually done with the recording the video. We're done acting and faces that. Now it's time to move on to the well, kind of fun bit. I can watch a video while I'm, you know, doing this. But yeah, let's move on to the video editing.
And this is where the magic happens. We're now focused on editing the video. I've got YouTube in the background ready, and I can still got my screen recorder, and the reason why is because I use the screen recorder to get the sounds of YouTube. For example, the audio that I use for this short I'm making now is, you know, well, been used, it's been recorded, so that I can get the audio for it and using the clip. And then there's like more stuff about it. And the reason why it's about 14 minutes, as you saw the text there, is because like there's a lot of editing that needs to be done for this video. But the more you edit a video, the longer it's going to take for it to be finished. So the more you need to put on, the more like move around, the more and more time it's going to take for you to finish something. So for example, like this video took about 40 minutes because I had to like get the audio in the right spot, had to do it like 3 times basically, and so forth. The last video I made was for my friend. It took about 10 to 15 minutes, which I haven't showed the short yet. I might put on YouTube. He's giving me permission to put on my channel as well, so I might do that. Might show that later. And the longest video it took about, like, which was about 42 minutes long, it took about like a few days to make. It does take time depending on like how much editing need to be done, but don't get disheartened like it takes forever to edit, because trust me, once you finish the video you feel proud. You're like, yes, this video looks good, I'm gonna use it. So rather than me just showing like how exactly I edit these videos, you know, like, well, as you can see they're sped up, let's show you the finished product, shall we? So let's show the finished YouTube short.
Can you give me the name of the standard unit of electrical power?
What?
A watt, correct. The famous comic actor was Mr. Will...
Hey?
Mr. Will Hay, correct. A legal question now. A man is released from prison because he has received the royal...
Pardon?
The royal pardon, correct. And what were the last words of Ludwig van Beethoven?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yes, they were. Correct. The name of the first Bond film was Dr... Do you know it?
No.
Dr. No, correct. I want you now to tell me the first 2 words of the song that goes on, Give You Anything But Love, Baby.
I can't.
I can't give you anything but love, baby. Correct. What is the English for je ne sais pas?
I don't know.
Correct. What is the standard reply of a British Rail information officer?
Oh, don't ask me.
Yes, it is. Can you give me the name of the most famous valley in Gwent?
Why?
Correct.
And that is how I make my VRCHAT videos. Yay! Again, like I said before, this is my method of making videos. This is not like everyone's method. Everyone's methods can be different, but this is my method, and I thought if you want to give it a go, by all means, give it a try. But like I said, you're gonna need you need like a VR headset, a computer, VRCHAT, and screen recorder. That's what I use. So yeah, I hope you found this video very informative, and now you know exactly how I make YouTube videos. So, I guess that means this is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Crazy Gaming Wolf, signing out. Oh, I can't do the peace. Hold on. Peace, yo. There you go. Sorry, grab the thing. I don't know why. I don't know how you do the peace. I wonder if I could. Oh no!